What's going on YouTube? Burlington Northern HO fan here, and today we've got another train haul video. I went to my local train show today. We've got some very cool stuff that I've been searching for a long time. So let's start with the small stuff first, the kind of basic stuff first. We've got these two, an Athearn caboose, Burlington Northern caboose, and we've got a Atlas caboose as well. We've got those, and now I left the price tag on that one. So yeah, I got $35 for that one, 20 bucks for that one. So we've got those two, which are pretty neat. Now I have some pretty nice detailed Burlington Northern cabooses. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I didn't really have any really nice detailed Burlington Northern cabooses, but now I've got some. And then I picked up this CSX boxcar, but it isn't just any CSX boxcar. It is a track cleaner, which I have needed for a while. So it looks like just one of the ladders just fell off. That's nice. Anyway, track cleaner. Hopefully that'll help me get my track clean, because it definitely needs a cleaning. So we've got that now. And then this, now we're going to move on to our locomotives here. This locomotive I did not get from the train show. I actually had my uncle get this for me yesterday from IRM, but I'm just going to add it into this video anyways. It is a Walthers, I can't tell if it's a mainline or train line, but it is a Tri-Rail F40 PH. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Tri-Rail is like Go Transit for Canada. So this locomotive, I don't know if it's rare, but it is a very cool looking locomotive. It's a nice paint scheme. It definitely, most likely, it's looking like it's train line because the number board's not being numbered. I'm leaning more towards this being train line. So, but yeah, this locomotive has got some interesting issues here. So that'll definitely be a video if we can get that thing running again. So we've got that locomotive. And then we've got this locomotive set, A and B F unit set from Athearn, which is pretty neat. It's DC power, it's not DCC, but it is pretty nice. See if I can get a wide shot of it here. There we go. There's a wide shot. Yeah, it is a pretty nice locomotive. It comes with the A and the B unit. A unit is powered, DC power only, but I'm sure it has a pin connector in it for a DCC pin, so we could put DCC in this if we wanted to. But enough of that. This is the locomotive I have been searching for a long time. Ever since I got back into the hobby about a year or two ago. I'm glad I finally got it. What I have here is a Kato HO scale BNSF-9. Now, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm going to tell you, Microsoft Train Simulator was a big game for me as a kid, and this locomotive is the locomotive that stood out to me in that game. And me being a Burlington Northern fan, I love BNSF. So once I saw this locomotive, I had to get it. It's DCC. It has headlight LEDs. It says it had LEDs. I haven't tried to run it yet, but it has all its handrails. The only thing I'm noticing that it's missing so far is that it's missing a horn somewhere, unless Kato didn't include a horn, because I know Kato's not really detailed, but I'm very happy with this purchase so far, and I haven't even tried to run it yet. But it is the H2 paint scheme, which in my opinion is the best BNSF paint scheme. And it's got an interior in it as well. That is awesome. Needs a little bit of cleaning. It's kind of dusty. But it is a -9 44CW. So I finally have a -9, a BNSF H2 scheme -9. I am very happy with this. So let's get these cabooses out of the boxes and take a look at those real quick. Let's start with the Atlas one. Alright. There we go. Box. Lift this up. Take this plastic sheath off. And the caboose can come right out, just like so. Wow, it is weathered. You only wanted $20 for this. That is pretty amazing. A weathered Burlington Northern caboose. Very nicely detailed. I like this caboose a lot. We'll set that one to the side there. Now let's take a look at this Athearn caboose. Let's grab this open. Now I have a Chicago Northwestern caboose of the same brand, Athearn Ready to Roll. So this box is packaging is very familiar. Does it have its paper? No, it doesn't. That's okay. I don't need it though. And we've got this caboose. Pretty good looking caboose. Yeah, a little bit of the plastic pieces are broken, but it's a nice looking caboose. It has the not so great plastic couplers, but that's fixable. We can get better couplers for it. But I like that a lot. That's a pretty nice caboose. I have two very nicely detailed Burlington Northern cabooses. So that's pretty good. All right, let's take out the F unit. Just gonna open the box here. Here she comes. The box is open. Lift that up. Looks like we've got a instruction booklet down here. It's an F7 super weight. All the assembly and how to put it together and how it comes together. Pretty sweet. Let's take it out of the box. Here's our dummy B unit. Pretty decent. 322. Not a bad B unit. And definitely, if we wanted to, we could power that if we wanted to. Let's look at our powered A unit here. Very nice. Very, very nice looking locomotive. A little bit of hair here on the bottom, but perfect amount of detail. Not too crazy detail, not too little detail, just the right amount in my opinion. So, very nice looking locomotive. Let's take this stuff over to the track and see how it runs around. Alright, the first locomotive we're going to start with here is the Athearn Chicago Northwestern F Unit series. Let's see how she runs. Running on DC power. She looks like she's running pretty good. Let's test reverse. Looks like we got a bit of a derail there. But anyway, that's a good running locomotive. Let's move on to our next one. All right, we've got the Walthers Tri-Rail locomotive on the layout now. I don't think this locomotive's going to run that well, but we'll see. Let's try it. Wow, she is a trooper. Very interesting. She's a very good trooper. Definitely a candidate to repair. Let's move on to our next locomotive. All right, last but not least, the Dash 9. Now, this was labeled as a DCC locomotive, and on the sticker it said it was to address 3, so we're going to set it to address 303. There we go. Let's check out the functions. So here's our light. There's our rear front light. And there's our rear light. I'll see how this thing runs. Putting it in notch 2. She's definitely a slow mover. Let's put her in notch 3. She looks like she's a good runner. All right, let's try reverse. I think we've got a good one here. All right, I'm gonna cut and I'm gonna put some freight cars on this and get this thing pulling some heavy load. Actually, I completely forgot about our track cleaner car. Let's see how this thing gets run around. And I've also got one of the cabooses on the back. Looks like she goes pretty good, no rolling resistance. Alright, there we go. We've got her pulling some not period correct freight behind it, but definitely a great addition to my collection. And we got a derail. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Off camera, I am definitely going to be running the track cleaner around the layout. Hopefully that'll clean my track for the next video you guys see. And with that, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.